Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your bonus read for today. I'm just going to give the cards a really good shuffle, and while I'm doing that I just want to say thank you for subscribing. It's beautiful to see all the new people come on board, so welcome. I'm glad my readings are resonating with you. Christmas Eve, huh? A few days off work, how wonderful is that? It's always good, isn't it? For those who've got time off work. I know there's a lot of industries that don't do that, so I'll enjoy my whole week off. Alrighty, bonus read coming up here. Alrighty, Five of Swords. Now this card actually made an appearance in the What's Cracking reading this morning, so there's a few of you here who may have had some sort of argument or fight with someone, maybe just recently. This feels to me like it might have only been like in the last couple of days. It's not a big fight, let me say. This is about just misunderstandings, not having the same ideas and attitudes as each other. The thing is with this, it's always about one person coming out on top at the, I suppose, at the risk of losing the other person. Or winning a battle when you haven't won the war. It's sort of an empty victory, really. That's the way I see it. Okay, so we have the Justice card coming first out. Now, the Justice card is about equal give and take, about balancing out the scales. So it's the card of karma. It's the karma of truth. The karma of truth. The card of truth. It's about legal justice as well. So you could have won in a court case. You could have had success there. But it's also about being able to even out these scales. It's about even give and take. Wow, I'm having trouble with my words today. Oh, look, two karma cards coming out. Something's happened due to karma here. This is about the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favour. And bringing in what you've been waiting for, the return. So now it's turning in your favour. You may have paid back karma here. So we have now a choice of two paths with the Two of Rods. So this is about working out which way is it that you want to go, and having a choice of what you would think were two equal paths, but he's actually chosen one. He's got the Ace of Rods in his hand, or one rod in his hand, and he has the world in the other hand, which means the world is like his oyster here. He can pick and choose whatever he wants to do here. Okay, lots of decision making, lots of balancing, balance and decision making. Two of Swords, two decisions to be made, or one decision to be made from two. Deciding which way to go, but being blind to the truth, not wanting to make this decision, but you have to. It's a decision that has to be made. Four of Swords. Now this came out in the What's Cracking too. So today is definitely a day of really sort of going inside and having a look at your thoughts and your ideas and seeing what it is about them that is not serving you at the moment. Meditation, people. Meditation is the word. Okay, Ten of Rods coming in here too. So it may be because you're carrying a lot of responsibility at the moment and you need to decide to put this responsibility down. Maybe you're carrying this because you know you have to travel another path and you're not really sure if you want to go that way here. And again, a King of Pentacles. Now he came out in the day reading. Remember, I'm using a different deck here. I like to do this because it really does show that the themes are coming out in the universe rather than in the decks. When I used to use the same pack, I used to always think people must think I'm diddling this the way the cards come out, but this is a completely different pack. So I'm using the Hanson Roberts deck here. King of Pentacles came out in the first read. Now the King of Pentacles is a man that can be quite focused on his money, can be quite focused on his material wealth and work. So he can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, but it's more about his energy here. Something to do with this man at the moment. Could be a father figure, could be a water sign too. This could be the same person, but this is a man who is holding on to his feelings. He's feeling a little cold here. Maybe this man isn't giving you any time at the moment and you're thinking something else is going on, but they're actually just really focusing on their work. Very possible. I always say that with the third party thing, because people always go straight to the third party, and a lot of the time the third party is something else in their lives. This is the Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands. This is about someone coming in quickly. It's a card of action. It's about expressing yourself passionately. Being very focused. Sometimes he can be the card of a one-night stand or a non-committing person. Now it has almost exactly the same feeling here as the What's Cracking reading. I feel like someone is withholding emotion here, and you're making a decision on whether to move forward or not from this person. It feels to me like this is quite burdensome to you because you're not really sure what this person is feeling or what he's doing. The cards tell me here that he's very focused on his money and his work at the moment at the detriment of everything else in his life, which is a little sad. So his love is not playing a part. Even with this King of Cups, I get this very sort of withholding of emotion as well. The thing is, what really stands out here is this karma stuff. You've obviously had some sort of fight with this man because we've had this card out twice. And whether it's an actual fight or whether it's sort of like an ultimatum, I'm not really sure. But these two cards here say to me that whatever's happening here was meant to happen. It's meant to happen the way it is. You just have to work with this. I know that's difficult to understand sometimes, the way the world works, but somehow or another this man has to wake up from this being so focused on his money and his success. Because the universe is giving you an opportunity to move on from here and make that choice to leave this person behind, you know, and take a different pathway. Put your burdens down and sort of move along a different pathway. So I'm not sure if the universe is asking you to move down a different pathway or whether they're trying to change things through this person. Let's have a look at the last card. Okay, High Priestess. This is about using your intuition here. Now, I would have said, looking at that, it was mostly about you know, being able to communicate with this person. But it's saying use your intuition. So I don't know what's going on for you and this person, whether this is a work situation or a personal situation, like as in romance, or a family situation. There's some sort of issue here with this person where they're just not putting in what they need to put in. There's no justice here, as it were, no equal give and take. And I feel like you've taken time out to think about this, and you've obviously facing a decision here on whether to move on or whether to persevere with this. So the universe is asking you to really take note of your intuition at this time, because this man seems to be, maybe you're worrying about some sort of deceit here, but he seems to be very focused on his money at the moment at the detriment of everything else that's going on in his life. So if you're dealing with this situation, the What's Cracking was exactly the same, and I think that's quite interesting that we would get two very similar readings. Mostly about, you know, sometimes you need to use your intuition when somebody's not paying you the attention you need. Maybe you're jumping straight to the fact that they don't love you, or they have someone else, or they don't care about you, or whatever. But I think the universe is saying here that they're just focused on themselves at the moment, and you need to just sort of give them room to be who they are. And the intuition thing is like, you need to sort of stop for a moment and listen to what your intuition's telling you, because maybe you are going straight to your thoughts and not taking in what you need to take in. Okay, so the first card that's come out is called Improving Health. I don't think it has a lot to do with this reading, but I always think the universe has sent it out to just let someone know that if they've been going through a bad patch or a patch of not feeling well, or they have someone around them perhaps who isn't well at the moment, I want to let you know that this is improving. So if you're worried about someone going through something at the moment, and this could be about this here, maybe this person is not about money. Maybe they haven't actually been well, but you haven't given them the opportunity to talk about it. Maybe you're just presuming that they're just not giving back, so therefore there must be something wrong with the relationship. So the card that has come out for you is look for a sign. So maybe this is about, you know, using your intuition here and maybe looking for what it is with this person that they look like they're withholding from you, but perhaps they're not. Perhaps they have health issues or money issues at the moment. And maybe you need to dig a little bit deeper to find out what's going on for this person. Don't walk away. Ask the questions. Thanks, everyone.